6 mistakes that are ruining your money empowerment, and most importantly, how to fix them. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lika. I'm a coach and a mentor, and I'm helping you live a more empowered, pleasurable, and fulfilled life. Let's jump right in. But before we do, click that subscribe button so you help me grow the channel. All right, so today I want to share with you everything that is making you lose your power, or mistakes that you can be doing that is blocking you from being the most empowered, wealthy, badass, anything else you want version of yourself. The better, most empowered, but also grounded, mature, and successful version of you. See it as just little blocks that we can just remove, eradicate, dissolve, make disappear, so that you step into your greatest potential. All right? So, mistakes number 1, overspending. When you live above your means and that you're constantly in that feast and famine mode, it erodes your self-trust, which means that it's hard to trust yourself. And when it's hard to trust yourself, it is very difficult for you to feel confident, to feel empowered, because you don't even believe in yourself. You don't trust yourself, you don't believe in yourself, and it perpetuates a cycle of guilt and shame. And this is the most disempowering thing you can do to yourself. There is nothing more disempowering, and there is nothing that lowers your confidence more than just not being able to trust yourself. So, how to fix it? Have a proper money management. I know I've been talking about this so much. If you watch more than one videos of me talking about money and abundance, I'm always talking about money management because it changed the game for me. And it creates that, oh my God, I'm equipped. Oh my God, I trust myself with my finances. I trust myself with my money because I have something to manage it. I have a system where I allocate my resources depending on my goals. And it's also something that I teach in my online course, Money Healing. Everything is in the description below. So the way you can put that in practice, in short, in order for you to have a proper money management system that works for you, it needs to be aligned with your life goals, right? And you can have different bank accounts, designated bank accounts, and you only spend from those specific bank accounts. So you know that you have a limit and you cannot just spend all of your money. And so you don't create that feast and famine cycle of receiving money and then spending it all and overspending and feeling super bad about yourself because you don't know where your money went. Here you have kind of a gap, something that keeps you on track. So you can also have a little bit of flexibility in each account. If you know, this I don't touch because it's for my future, this is for my education, this is for travel, this is for my debt relief, and this is for necessity, and this is for fun, then you have so much money that you can overspend. If you have tendencies of overspending, sometimes it's hard to go from having those tendencies to not doing it at all anymore. It's a progress, it's a transformation, but something that can really ease is to have that system, because then you can still have kind of those tendencies, but they are controlled, they are under control, they are from literally an account that is made just for that, just for you to enjoy your money. But you always know that you have money spread in other things for other goals. Second mistake is hoping and wishing. I've already talked about that, and it made me laugh because I think I practiced that for a while, and I see a lot of people online just hoping, praying, manifesting, and it's beautiful. I love this. I love talking about manifestation. I profoundly believe in it. I profoundly believe in the power of prayer, meditation. I profoundly believe in it. I do it every single day of my life, and it works. It really works if it's backed up with actions, aligned actions, but still action and doing something. Manifesting your dream life is a combination of mindset and aligned action. So in order to heal it, ask yourself today, what can I do today to improve my finances and get better and receive more abundance? What actions do I need to take to make it happen? And answer this question, not just ask yourself this question. When I say ask yourself this question, I mean answer this question for yourself. I see you. So for example, you can be launching a new offer or sharing your services, advertising, reaching to a potential client, or even a smaller step like cleaning up your wallet so you actually have space to invite in more abundance. But just take the action in the physical, tangible reality. It's super freaking important. I don't want you to get caught up in that manifestation world and thinking that you just have to read The Secret and write yourself a check and just believe it's gonna happen for it to happen. Every successful people out there, everyone that have what they wanted, they had to do something for having it. I never heard a story of someone say just fell into my lap. Never, ever, ever. If you have a story like that, please let me know. I'm actually curious. Third mistakes that is ruining your money empowerment. Not doing the body and the nervous system work. So mindset and aligned actions are already gonna work wonders. But in order to have the results you truly desire, your body needs to be on board. So in order to heal it, learn how to ease and relax your nervous system and feel completely neutral when it comes to money in your body. For that, you can use meditation. I absolutely adore EFT tapping. This is one of my favorite tools for me that struggle a lot with anxiety and depression and stuff like that. EFT tapping is like my favorite. I love EFT tapping. Self-soothing techniques, like especially involving touch or massages or showing your body your presence. Hypnosis, joining Money Healing, my online course, and so much more. Number 4, keeping certain people, situations, or habits that are not serving you. If you feel limited, if you don't feel like you are in your greatest expression, at your greatest potential, making as much money as you want, having the success that you want, being on that path with certainty, if you feel small, maybe it's your environment keeping you cheap, small, and stuck. Remember that we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with, and that we become what we consume. So everything you surround yourself with is so freaking important. Sometimes you really have to cut people or habits that are not supportive of your higher self, of the best, most empowered expression of yourself. It's extremely important. And if you have listened to my other video before, chop, bye, ciao, hasta la vista. No, hasta la vista. Hasta la vista means like, I'm gonna see you again. No, chop, forever. Thank you. Bye. Have a good life. Whether it's a person or a habit, just make sure that you don't keep that in your fields. A lot of things in our today's world is distraction. See what is empowering you and see what is disempowering you. And so in order to heal it, declutter your life. Don't be afraid to let go of anything that is not serving your greatest purpose. Let it go. Release it. Shame-free, guilt-free. Just release it. The more you take care of yourself, the more you're gonna be able to help other people as well. It's actually the most generous act you can ever do. The most generous thing you can do is to be your best self, because you're gonna impact not only yourself and your life and have a better life for yourself, but everyone that will come in contact with you will be impacted by that higher frequency that you're carrying. This is literally generosity at its best. Number 5, focusing too much on your current situation. Taking decisions and acting from where you are if you want to go somewhere else, if you want to transform, if you want to grow, if you want to be a better, more empowered version of yourself, if you want to achieve goals that you haven't achieved before, well, you cannot really take decision from where you are right now because your current situation is not what you ultimately desire. It's something that you have done already because you're there. Right? So to heal it, connect with your higher self, connect with that version of you. I don't technically love the expression of higher self because it means that the you that is now is like a lower self, which is not. Like you are your higher self already, in case you didn't know. It's happening right here, right now, through the power of our decisions, through the power of our choices, which I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But really connect with that version of you that have everything you want, that lives the life of your dreams, of what you wish for yourself, for the world, and tapped into what this person looked like, the wealthy, badass version of yourself. And then you take every decision from that place, okay? It doesn't have to be big decisions. It can be big life decisions, but also small daily choices, because everything that comes into your life, your day is filled with constant choices that you make. Most of them are unconscious. Most of them are automatization, just automatic. You know, you don't think about it. That's the power of your subconscious mind. But what you eat, what you wear, how you talk, how you hold yourself, how you train, work, love, fuck, treat other people, present yourself to the world, all of that matters. All of that is a choice. What you're doing right now, how you are standing, watching this video, how you're breathing, what you're thinking, how open or closed you're holding yourself, what you decide to say to your loved ones today, how much time you're going to spend on your phone, what kind of food you're going to put in your body, what kind of actions you're going to take for your dreams, all of that matter. And if you're too focused on your current situation, what you do is just repeating the same and the same and the same habits, the same and the same choices over and over and over again. But if you step into your higher self and you're like, how would that person show up? Oh, okay, this person will really cook something very nourishing and go train hard at the gym and wake up 1 hour earlier so that person has time to educate themselves in the morning and read a book. And it doesn't have to do that. It's just my personal examples because that's what I trip on. This is what I love. This is like what turns me on in my life, but you can choose yours. Just choose something that makes you feel very powerful. That is like, oh my God, I am it. I am my better self right here, right now. This is it. I'm living, breathing that through the power of your choice. And finally, number 6, shaming your desires. We tend to feel a lot of conscious, but mostly unconscious shame around what we desire. Maybe you secretly dream of something you actually judge and criticize, which was my case. I'm gonna give you an example that I freaking love. I don't know why I get excited like that, but I remember when I was younger and I was in a business school with my ex-partner, we used to criticize and be extremely judgmental towards influencers. Well, like they're doing nothing with their lives and they're just like posting picture and it's so fucking ridiculous. And somehow we thought we were better because we were like hustling, I guess, or were we even hustling? I don't even know, but we thought we were better than them. And I was like, why do I feel this criticism? Why do I feel so judgmental towards that? And that's just one tiny example, but I think it will speak to you. It's a powerful one for me because at some point I was like, wait a minute, those people that I'm judging, they're traveling, eating good food, taking pictures and getting paid for that. And obviously, do I need to have a disclaimer to say we know that it's not just the full picture, that there is like behind the scenes and everyone is struggling in the world of influencer, blah, blah, blah. That's not the topic here. The topic is about shaming the desires. I was criticizing that, so I couldn't allow myself to even want that. And by that, of course, I'm not an influencer and I don't want to be an influencer, but it helped me to embrace the fact that I'm like, hey, I love traveling. I love taking pictures. I love taking pictures of myself. I would love to be paid to do what I love. And so I couldn't access greater amount of wealth and empowerment in my business because I loved my business so much. But because of that unconscious thing running from back then when we used to criticize influencers, and the reason why we were doing that is because it was so natural to criticize them, and there is influencers and influencers. Like some people are influencing people in a very positive way, I guess, and others, but I guess it's just a judgment again, so we don't even care. But my point is, because of that judgment, I couldn't allow myself to even get the thing that I wanted. And maybe it doesn't come from your own beliefs or your own things, but anywhere where your parents or your friends or your environment used to criticize, judge, or even make fun of, like laughing at, you unconsciously don't want to go there. You unconsciously don't want to have that because it means that you're potentially in danger of being rejected by your environment. And that's ultimately what we are wired not to do because we thrive in tribes, right? We are meant to be part of a community. We're community animals, like we're society animals, like we are meant to live together and not alone. So it's normal to have this fear inside of us. But my point here is see where you judge and criticize other people, because most of the time when we complain or judge, and that is very helpful in relationships, by the way, something we complain or judge or feel tension around 99.9999% of the time, if not 100% of the time, the expression of an unfulfilled need or desire. If I complain that you don't give me attention, I'm gonna take the example of relationship. You don't give me enough attention. It's because my need and my desire for for connection, for proximity is not being met. I remember an example. I was working in an organic shop in the south of France when I was younger, when I was still a student. And because it was in the port of Marseille, we had those boats with a lot of people from China coming. So they would just come into the shop, like a lot of them, like big groups, into quite a medium-sized shop, and they would talk very loud and touch everything. And it's probably normal in their culture, but in my culture it was different. I didn't really pay attention, but I remember my colleague complaining about that and being like, those people from China, they just talk so loud, and they touch everything, and they're like this and like that. And it made me, I was like very curious. I'm like, well, it doesn't really bother me, so why would it bother her? And I realized, it's because deep down, what she really wants is to be able to do it herself. She wanted to be loud. She wanted to be expressed. She doesn't want to live according to like the French rules of like, you need to behave and you need to act a certain way and be quiet and, people are watching and be careful. No, she was also desiring this expansion. And I know you could also say, it's just that you're being annoyed at some stuff, but most of the time when we're annoyed at something, there is something deeper within. So long story long, as usual, how to heal it is to bring the unconscious into the conscious. Observe where you complain, observe where you judge, and give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to dream big, to desire big, to be like, hey, I want to be a rich motherfucker. I want to, like a nice, loving motherfucker, please. But I want to have this empire. Don't be afraid of being ridiculous. Like, the only people that are going to judge you are the people that are not doing anything, that are not going after their dreams. I can swear to God, if someone is focused going after their dreams, they will support or even not look at other people whatsoever, or they will encourage this person to also follow their dreams. But someone that is just sitting in their couch all day and dreaming about their life but doing nothing, it is so fucking easy for them to complain and to judge and to make fun of, So people are gonna judge you whether you do it or not, whether you accept yourself or not. This is something inherent to our human nature, to judge and to criticize. Of course, we can reduce it and have it in a kind of like controlled, I don't want to say controlled, but like a healthy way, let's say. Like, not that there is like healthy and unhealthy, like, that's so 2022, we're so past that, now we embrace duality of life. But anyway, you understand what I mean. We cannot be stuck in like all day complaining and criticizing everyone. But it's also normal to judge. It's normal. Accept it within yourself. Trying to reduce it and to have it in a way that is not doing anything bad in your life or the life of others. But it's okay. And it's also okay to embrace that people are gonna judge you too. People are gonna judge you. That's a fact. That's a thing. You can be miserable about this, or you can be happy and living your best life. It won't change anything. So what would you choose? So anyway, in order to wrap up this video, I invite you to join Money Healing and Becoming Her. Also, if you want to really step into that empowered version of yourself, you can also join my online program Becoming Her. This is especially for women because we talk about pleasure and sensuality and stuff like that. Becoming Her. But you can also join Money Healing if your focus is more to empower yourself financially. But if you want to empower yourself and cover all aspects of your life and go a lot deeper into boundary work, feminine, masculine energies, but also your higher self and showing up as your higher self, embodiment, pleasure, being unfuckwithable, being a badass, well, you can join. All of the links are gonna be in the description box below. It's here to support you on your journey. You will walk out of this program and hopefully send me a message. Please do. I just love to receive feedbacks of the transformation because there is nothing I love more. This is literally my kink. To see someone feeling like, I'm the shit. I am the shit. I love myself. I love myself and I love my life. And I love what I created for myself because I had some patterns, I had some reprogramming to do, and now I'm showing up as this motherfucker badass version of me with a big loving heart. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I had a lot of fun recording it. I hope you had fun with me. If it gave you any value, please, I would be so appreciative of you sharing it with your friends and family on your stories or anywhere. Just spread the word so that I can develop this channel, grow this channel, keep showing up with new content, new videos, more fun, more empowerment, more pleasure, more reclamation of everything we desire. Okay. Have a beautiful rest of your day. See you soon. Mwah!